Which poppin'? Alright, so today we finna be making
New York style strawberry cheesecake.
so to get started, you was gonna need obviously cream cheese. You're gonna need some graham crackers, heavy cream, confectioner sugar, vanilla, some butter. You also need some milk. That's in the fridge. Anyways, so let's get started. Oh, you'll also need some strawberries and blackberries. I put some sugar in them and let them sit overnight so that I can get like a syrup and shit. So y'all can do as y'all please with that. Alright, so now we could get started. You need to make the base. Alright, you're gonna grab your butter, put it in the microwave for like a minute, but like stop it like 30 seconds each. So now while that's preparing, open up your cream cheese. You just start putting it in the pan. Alright, now that you have your melted butter, grab your food processor or whatever you have. It's not that serious. You're gonna put your graham crackers in there so that I can crush it up and do what I gotta do. Alright, so you're gonna take this, you're gonna put it on your little stand thingy. Alright, take the butter. Alright, now when it's kind of crushed like that, you're gonna add in your melted butter. So now after you have that, your graham crackers should be like a little bit of a crumb type shit. Alright, Charles. After you have it all on the bottom, you're gonna put that bitch in the fridge. Put that bitch in the fridge and let her just sit there until you're ready to fill it up with the filling. Alright, so now continue getting your cream cheese and just open the package. Finish opening the package, I guess, or whatever. So, this is gonna be a no-bake cheesecake. I'm not baking this hoe. You don't have to add no eggs, no nothing.
Waffles? No, sir.
Alright, so now after all of that is in the pot, or your mixing bowl, you're gonna beat it together. Ugh. Oh, my arms hurt. I need a stand mixer. Anyways, after you finish getting that in there, you're gonna take your heavy cream. Pour like maybe a fourth to a third cup, just for a little bit, just for now. I don't measure, but I'll measure for y'all, I guess. Well, not really. Alright, then you're gonna add like a fourth cup of confectioner sugar. Just for now. Anyways. My arms hurt. Ugh. Oh, yeah. See, that's the problem. I be forgetting that I have to talk to you guys. Anyways, you're gonna add like about a half cup of confectioner sugar now. And then you're gonna add like a half cup of
I'm looking for
heavy cream. Anyways, get you some milk.
He needs some milk.
Alright, now Yeah, just gonna add some vanilla. As much as your heart desires. Don't be like, how much? I don't care. You put however you want. Anyways,
Back a nigga cheese.
real good. All right. Now you're gonna take your fruit, your little fruit juice that you had. You're gonna grab your little strainer. Just a little bit. And you're gonna take some of the blackberry one too. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna pop these out. Into the sink they go. It should look like this. Shouldn't really move much, but it's not stiff peak, so it's obviously gonna move. So, be careful. But you're gonna get that beauty. Anyways. Exactly. So, take your spatula. Do you see that? Do you see all of that? Add this hoe into your little thing. Really wasn't what I was gonna do, but I'm kind of thinking like, should I layer it? but I also have a bunch more that I could put on top if I layer it. I really could. Or don't get me wrong, matter of fact, put this in the fridge. Now you're gonna let that whole cool and you're gonna come follow me and we're gonna make some sauce. Alright, what's popping? So you're gonna get your little pot, get your little fruits or whatever. Cutesy cutesy. And put it in the pot. Take your juice. You're gonna take your blackberries and just, simmer it down, low flame. You're gonna put some sugar in there. That's really it. You're just making a juice, a little tiny puree, and that's gonna melt and stuff like that. You're gonna grab some water. You're just gonna keep pouring in here, just so that it could loosen up. It doesn't burn. None of that stuff. It's gonna keep thinking in all of that. So set this to the side. Let it cool. Then put it on your cake. You're gonna grab your strawberries. You're gonna grab your cornstarch slurry. You're just gonna put it in the pot. All right, y'all. This is how your strawberry filling should look. All right, Chad. So now, what you're gonna do? Take your blackberry jam mixture, the blackberry filling, pour it on top, separate places, of course, because you don't want it to be all in like one little thing, and just swirl. Just do like a bunch of swirls. It really doesn't matter Alright, period. So now it's gonna look like that. After it look like that, you're gonna take your spatula and you're just gonna pour everything else on top, to be honest. And don't even worry about like, oh, but you didn't wash the spatula. You're gonna do the same shit with the strawberries. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. That. Period. Go ahead and grab your strawberry dip, your strawberry filling. Just plop it in places, I guess. You don't need all OD. You're gonna take it, just go inside. The strawberry jam is a little bit thick, so you can just play around with it if you need to. You're just gonna stab it in and do some swirls. It's nothing too major. Period. All right. So now it should look like this. Beautiful, amazing. Just let it sit. And if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, take the top and just cover it with plastic wrap, to be honest. Boom. Just wrap it. Put it in the fridge for 4 to 6 hours, and then you're done. You can check on it again. This I'm going to keep out because we're going to be making whipped cream. You're going to grab your heavy whipping cream. Pour about like a cup. You can also add in some confectioner's sugar. I would say about a half cup if you're doing a cup of heavy whipping cream. Ugh, my hands hurt. Anyways, stiff peaks. I had to use an electric one because my arms got tired. So, this is, Cool Whip. Put it in the freezer, you get Cool Whip ice cream or whatever the fuck. Alright, troll. So now basically, we just wait. And that's it. Make sure y'all messy hoes clean up your fucking station. Mwah.
What's poppin', yo? I'm not gonna cap to you. I dead forgot about recording. No cap. So, yeah. Anyways, this how it looked. It's nice, beautiful. I'll take this off now so you can see. Yuck. Anyways. I think maybe next time I'm gonna put more graham cracker and I'll put it along the edges too so it can actually be like a nice crust. Yeah. But damn. Anyways. That's the cheesecake. New York style strawberry cheesecake.